Hi, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit. I read tarot intuitively, and today we're doing another timeless pick a card reading on what is happening in your finances, career, or academics right now, and where will you be in the next 3 months. So this is going to be a timeless pick a card reading. You're meant to see this whenever you're seeing this. And we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have the Hermetic Tarot. Pile number 2, we have Tarot of the Divine Masculine. Pile number 3, we have the Cosmic Tarot. So take a minute, see what pile is being called to you intuitively, and the timestamp for your pile will be in the description box below. And again, this is going to be a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll see you guys in your reading. Thank you. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the Hermetic Tarot, this is going to be your money, finance, career, or academic reading. So we're going to first look at what is up with your career, finance, your academics. What is currently going on in your academics, career, finance? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, star family. Please help me tap into what is going on with pile number 1's career, finance, academics. Clear, concise messages, spirit. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters. Help me tap into pile number 1's finance, career, or academics. What's going on currently? We have Princess of Cups. We have the Moon. And we have Death. Okay. I'm going to pull a clarification for the Moon card. Spirit, can you please clarify the Moon card for me? Okay, the Moon card is cleared by the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting right away, pile number 1, is here with your career, finance, or your academics. It's a general reading, take what resonates, fit it to your situation. I feel you have finally come into a place where you're finally following your heart's dreams. You're finally following what you want to do in terms of your creative passions, and you're sort of trying to align it with, you're trying to align it with it not just being a hobby, but it being something you could make money off, or something you could lucratively profit off of here. But I feel I think a lot of things to you are very unclear right now. I don't think you can see the complete path. We have the Moon card here, and the whole analogy of the Moon card is, things are never what they seem here. So I feel you need to be a little more careful here. And by that, what I mean is, the sort of scarab here, it's a very narrow winding path here that he has to go through. So I feel what is really being called of you to ask, what is really called of you here is, you need to first let go of everything. I think your past is really weighing heavy on you here. You definitely need to let go of your past here for sure. And I feel this is a test, this is really a test for you to recognize and see if you really truly want what you want, and if you're truly deserving here. I feel the universe is really testing you. And I feel the Moon card is the final test, And I feel you need, what is really being called of you here is to trust the universe more, to trust that your path is protected, because you're definitely very protected here, pile number 1. That, you just have to trust and follow your path, even though it doesn't make sense to people on the external world, I don't think you're very validated here to do what you want to do. But I feel that is the test, you really just need to follow your heart's calling. I feel your intuition is really, really calling you to follow something here that may not make sense to people in the material. But it's almost like you're possessed and you're being called to do something. And I feel you're finally following your North Node here, pile number 1. So definitely don't give up on your dreams and your ambitions and things that truly make you happy. I feel a lot of y'all are doing some creative endeavors, or you could be entrepreneurs of some kind. So you're really being tested here. And we have the Death card, which follows the Moon, and which is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel you've cleared a lot of karmic patterns of your own life. I feel you've done a lot of hard work that hasn't paid off for you here, pile number 1. You do this much work to get just this much in return, And I feel you're really going through a deep transformation here, and you just really need to allow yourself to transform. Because what you're transforming into here is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very stabilized, very sustained. She has enough money. She has enough money for herself and her subjects. So I feel pile number one, you're definitely coming into some money here. And I feel a lot of you all may have been struggling with your finances or even your academics. But you're definitely coming out of a very dark zone. And you're coming into sustenance, stability. I feel a lot of you all want stability. A lot of you all could be earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a lot of Capricorn here. Or Aries as well. And Pisces. And Scorpio. So we'll see what is going to change for you in the next 3 months. Again, this is a timeless pickacard reading, so you're meant to see this when you're seeing this. So how is your finance going to be affected in the next 3 months here? Or your academics? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please tell me. We have King of Cups. How is file number one's? Take this. We have 10 of Cups. Okay, this is nice. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, 2 more cards. Please tell me, how is file one's finances and academics and career going to change in the next coming 3 months? What can they expect? What can my file number ones expect in terms of change in their career, finance, and academics here? Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Thank you. What can file number one, sorry. You may be attracted to file number 3 also. What can my file number 1 expect? We have 4 of Wands. Okay. Nice. And just 1 more card, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, we have Ace of Pentacles. How beautiful is this? And behind the deck, we have the Emperor. So I'm definitely picking up some Aries energy. And just the idea here is, you're really going to step into your leadership role here. Firstly, what you're going to learn in the next 3 months is to finally temper your emotions. It's the King of Cups. The King of Cups has completely tempered his emotions, and he has alchemized his emotions, and he has learned to completely transform himself and not let his emotions get the best of him here. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. You're showing up here as the Emperor and the King of Cups. So you're definitely stepping into your leadership role here as the King and the Emperor. So you're really being called here to take action. And I feel in the next 3 months, if you don't have a lot of work right now, assignments or commissions, or if you're not getting paid right now, you definitely have money coming towards you. And what is more interesting here is we have the 10 of Cups. So whatever you're doing right now, it's definitely going to be very emotionally fulfilling, not just for you, but your family, your friends, people who depend on you. Because file number 1, I feel you do have people that you're supporting here financially. So if you're stressed about that, pile number 1, let me just tell you that it's not going to be a worry for you in the next 3 months here. Money is going to look really good here. And we have the 4 of Wands. So it's victory. It's victory for you in terms of just having enough for yourself. He's finally holding his pentacle. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel you have really struggled, pile number 1, in context of figuring out just what you want to do academically, or what do you want in terms of your career and finance. And I feel what is coming towards you now is definitely a lot of abundance. You definitely have a lot of money coming to you. Not just money, I feel you're getting some sort of sovereignty and power as well. You're going to be very sovereign here. You're going to be very, very independent here. And it may take a little longer than 3 months, but in 3 months, definitely you're going to see a growth in terms of your financial abundance here, for sure, pile number 1. And just know that what you're getting now, it's not going to slip out of your hands here, It's definitely meant for you, and this is destined for you. I feel this is your ancestral wealth that you're coming into inheritance now, So just stay on your path. I feel you're definitely going to be tested more and more in these coming 3 months for the universe to really see whether you truly want what you want here. Universe is really going to test you, because the moon is the final test. It's the ruler of flux and reflux. So your commitment is really, really being tested here. And what Spirit is saying here is, I'm not saying, again, Spirit is not saying you need to completely blindly have faith, but you need to have faith and belief that you will be held here. and that everything is going to work out for you. So, this is a lot about your vibrations. And my Reiki teacher says this, with any task, you don't have to do any task. You're not obligated or entitled to do anything, But just saying that I have to do something, instead of saying that, you can just say, I want to do this. I want to do this work. I want to do this job, I want to study. So, when you change your have to want, it really makes a big vibrational difference, and just your whole energy around your task changes, and there is more joy and there's more willingness to do that, So you're definitely being encouraged to take on your challenges very bravely here, and know that the challenges that you're facing right now are very important for your growth and for you to step into your highest potential, because you can really not grow if you're staying in a comfort zone, but I definitely feel a lot of your hardships are coming to an end. Yeah, and we also have the Emperor, and what is really standing out to me here is the bee. And the bee is the alchemical form of the ram. So you're definitely going to transform a lot in the coming 3 months, and you're going to definitely temper your emotions, and that is definitely going to give you mental clarity and emotional satisfaction and victory in what you're doing. You're definitely going to be much happier, much more stable and sustained. You're not going to feel as insecure as you do right now. Queen of Pentacles in a career, love, or in your academic career, or a finance reading, or even in a love reading, is amazing to get. Because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who can really hold it down. She's sustained energy of the earth. Yeah, so I think that's a very positive reading. We're going to pull some oracle and see any final advice or messages from Spirit. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What does file number 1 need to know here? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So I feel we'll have a full moon in Gemini by the end of this year, when we have the sun in Sagittarius. So I feel till that time, like November, December, you're definitely going to be in a better place. And I feel a lot of y'all have been just contemplating the meaning of your life, and I feel a lot of things haven't been making sense to you. But I feel you will have like a eureka moment where all your struggles will suddenly make sense for you, and you'll be more confident in what you're doing, and like it says, the answers you need are coming. So be a little patient here. Just know that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't make sense to people around you, even though you're being judged. You're truly being tested here by number 1. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. I think we just had a full moon in Sagittarius very recently. So I feel you've definitely been going through some spiritual awakening of some sort, and you're getting some downloads that are only making sense to you. You definitely have a vision here, pile number 1. And what is really being asked of you here is to stick to your vision. We have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So you definitely need to do some shadow work, because, and what Spirit is saying is, do your shadow work so you can prepare yourself for future, for the things to come, because you're definitely going to be more busy in the coming months, and you need to declutter and just purge everything that is no longer serving you. We have the Death card, and we have the full moon in Scorpio. So you're going through a very, very deep transformation, and you're going to be changed forever, pile 1. So give yourself the grace you need, and give yourself the compassion and space you need to completely change and grow and get used to your new life here. Show the world the real you. So, and we have full moon in Aquarius. So what is really being called of you here is, you will do your best when you're authentic. So just be your weird, quirky self. You could be an Aquarius, and Aquariuses are very one of a kind. They're very individualistic, and still at the same time they prefer connecting themselves to the collective than to a person one-on-one. So what is really being called of you here is to embrace your quirks, and embrace your individuality, and I feel that is definitely going to help you. And like I said, you're definitely protected here. So don't get paranoid when things are not going your way here, pile number 1. Just just be more authentic in whatever you're doing, and it's definitely gonna help you, and it's just gonna make your journey easy. I feel pile number one, you have a very specific mission, and it's gonna be different for everyone because this is a general reading, right? So just take that how it resonates. And finally, we have your commitment as being tested. Like I said here, with the moon card, and we're using the moon oracle today. So you're definitely being called here to stick to what you know, to stick to the knowledge that you've gained so far, and know that you'll be safe, and you will be held by the universe. So you really just need to take the leap of faith here, and know that it's all going to work out for the best. And you don't need to completely understand the big picture. Sometimes you just give it up to universe, and know that you will be protected, and that things will work out for you. So like I said, you don't need to know the extreme details, the small things, how you're gonna get what, but it's definitely coming to you here. Just give universe the time so it can make sense in your reality. There's a lot being done behind the scenes for you here by your ancestors and spirit guides. So just go crazy on your gratitude journaling every full moon and new moon. If you don't have a habit of having gratitude, you need to definitely cultivate that, because once you're genuinely grateful for everything that you already have, the universe just gets very tempted to bless you here. So definitely maintain a gratitude journal. It's definitely going to help you manifest better. Yeah, and you may struggle with some self-worth. You are good enough here, full moon and Virgo. So just know that whatever you're being called to do here, to step into your leadership position, you are good enough. And nothing over here is happening against you. It's all happening for you. Every challenge here is for you to excel. You're gonna win even when you don't think you're winning. So just know that, pile number one. So just kick out all the pessimism and the paranoia, and the lack of mindset that some of y'all may be carrying right now. Yeah, so that's all I have for my pile number ones. Again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hi, pile number two. If you chose Tarot of the Divine Masculine, this is going to be your career, finance, or academic reading. So first we look at what is currently happening in your finances, career, and academics. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended master, star family, please tell me what is going on with pile number two. Sorry, if I said pile number one, you may be attracted to pile number one. What is happening with pile number two's career, finance, academics? What is going on? What is going on? Okay, so we have three cards. We have the Fool. We have Ten of Cups. And we have Knight of Cups. So right away what I'm getting here is you may have completed a very big chapter in your life. I feel you had a lot of baggage that you have been sort of clearing out, and you have taken a new leap of faith here, pile number two. And congratulations on doing that, because the whole idea of the Fool is, the Fool is sort of taking a leap of faith with the belief that, the Fool is really going to be held, if he falls. And where you're heading, pile number two, is towards your complete emotional wish fulfillment here. We have Ten of Cups. So, you're definitely in a place, or, you're reaching a place right now where you're sort of getting emotionally fulfilled. And I feel this is just a start if it hasn't even happened for you. You're sort of coming into your emotional fulfillment here in terms of money and home. I'm picking up money and home here. So if you haven't been very much at peace, and you haven't, if you've been worrying a lot and you feel you've been carrying a lot of burdens here, it's definitely changing. You're definitely moving into a place where you will have more than enough abundance. And more than that, pile number twos, I feel you're really following your heart's calling here with the Knight of Cups. You're definitely very charismatic. I'm catching on your charisma here. So whatever you do, maybe you're a writer of some kind, or you have great oratory skills, or something with communication here. Could be entrepreneurs here. You've just started something new, and know that it's gonna go well. So far so good, pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. We look at where will you be in the next 3 months with your career, finance, academics. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters. Where will pile number 3, pile number 2, sorry, you may be attracted to pile number 3. We have Two of Wands. Pile number 2, where will pile number 2 be in the next 3 months? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. We have Four of Swords. We have Page of Swords. Just one more card for it. What will happen with pile number 2s in the career, finance, and academics? So we have Death and Wheel of Fortune. So I'm definitely picking up a few things here right away. And we have the King of Swords below the deck. So pile number 2s. I think you really need to just start planning. You need to start planning in terms of how you want your life to look in the bigger picture. You're really being called here to plan your finances, plan your studies, because I feel if you haven't been really busy now, pile number 2, you're coming into a place where you're going to be very, very busy now. And it's best that you start getting a little organized and have a concrete plan that works for you. Don't let your plan sort of take over you. Your plan should work for you. That's the whole idea of having a plan. It is something tailored made just for you. So start planning, because I feel you've already been burdened. You've been doing the most. I feel a lot of you are not just taking care of yourself, but you're taking care of your family. But get into planning mode. Strategize. Definitely strategize. And we have Four of Swords. So if you feel very overworked, very overburdened, some of y'all are definitely going to be able to be more rested and take vacations. I'm picking up mountains here. So, you could be attracted to mountains, you live near mountains, or you want to go to mountains. But you're definitely going to be able to take a vacation in the next 3 months. And you're gonna be a little more well rested than you are. I feel pile number 2, you're very worked up right now. I'm getting a very anxious, agitated energy, And like I said, with the Knight of Cups, I feel a lot of y'all have some sort of communication media job here, or just anywhere where you have to really communicate your ideas and verbalize and intellectualize your feelings. I'm also picking up poets, so you're definitely going to be in a place where your throat chakra is going to be more clear. You're going to really be able to express and not feel bogged down by anything. You're really going to be able to express your true authentic self here, and you're going to be really able to communicate your needs. I feel pile number 2, you're not really communicating your needs right now from people because you're being the bigger person here. And another really great thing I'm seeing here is we have Death and the Wheel of Fortune. So pile number 2, I just want to say brace yourself. You really need to brace yourself, because you're going to go through some very deep, extreme transformations, which are just going to be good for you. So, if you have been waiting on your abundance, if you've been just waiting for the wheel to turn, know that it is going to turn in your favor in the next 3 months here. So I feel a lot of y'all are very anxious and nervous about your incomes. You feel you're not earning enough. You feel you need more than one stream of income. Know that even if you don't see the complete picture, you will be well taken care of. You'll have enough money, not just for yourself, but for the people you love here, or the people you take care of. So I feel I'm picking up a lot of pressure here. So just know that the wheel is turning in your favor. Maybe just be a little more patient and trust the process. You're really being called here to trust the process. I feel a lot of you have taken this leap of faith. You have started something new, and congratulations on that, pile number 2. But what I'm really getting here is, know that things are going to work out for you. If you feel very unlucky and unblessed, know that the wheel is really turning in your favor now, and just prepare yourself. I feel you're going to be more booked and busy than ever, and you're definitely going to have more than enough finances. And if you have kids here, don't worry, your kids will also be well taken care of in terms of money, studies. So I think the bad times are really over for you, and I feel a lot of y'all even have PTSD here. So you just really need to let go. Just know that everything that has happened for you has happened for a reason, and don't hold on to the resentment. If you've been hurt here, I'm picking up some hurt energy, but know that it has all just worked out in your favor. You won even when you didn't here, pile number 2. So just maintain a gratitude journal. I feel that would really, really help you bring in your manifestations, money, and good academic scores here. Again, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Yeah, so I think this is a very positive reading. So, but I don't feel you should work yourself up. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be sleeping. I feel a lot of y'all are not sleeping right now. Y'all are just too much in the head. So plan every day. Do a little everyday planning, and know that in the long run you will have enough to rest. You won't have to work multiple shifts here. Yeah. My throat is choky, so I feel a lot of y'all are struggling with expressing your truth here. So just know that you're very protected and guarded. And what the universe is really asking of you here, pile number 2, is to express your authentic truth. And don't care if it ruffles some feathers. You need to speak your truth. And know that if you're speaking your truth, you're very safe and protected. And no one can really hurt you here. I'm picking up some paranoid energy. So just know that you're very, very protected and no one is going to be able to get to you or your finances. Your money is very protected. Your destiny is very, very protected here. We have hold your vision, fixed moon. So with this card I'm getting, you may have a lot of tests coming your way, a lot of unforeseen circumstances that may really rock your boat, may really rattle you. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you, like I said, brace yourself, because I feel your life is really, really going to change, and the change is going to happen very drastically and dramatically, and you don't even see it coming. But when it comes, it's just going to be like triple blessings altogether. What do you need to release? Waxing moon. So again, do some shadow work. I have a shadow reading on the channel, so check it out. It may help you. So release everything that has not worked out for you. I feel, like I said, there's a lot of resentment, there's a lot of past hurt that you're carrying with you, and you don't need to carry it anymore. The things that happened with you, pile number 2, they happen for a reason, and they may not make sense to you right now, but as you move into your future, it will start making sense to you one by one. So, you definitely have good times rolling in, but just make space. Make space for everything that is no longer serving you. Just discard it, like Marie Kondo style. Just be grateful that even the bad things that happen to you, I know that you're going to be held and you're going to be safe. And yeah, you definitely have money coming in. And I was picking up mountains, right? So I feel a lot of y'all are definitely going to take a trip to mountains somewhere. Or I'm seeing a lot of snow. Maybe you love snow. Maybe you want to be in snow. So if you want to be in snow this year, pile number 2, it's definitely going to happen. You're gonna get to see some snow. Dog's confirmation. I was just wondering where were they. Any more messages for pile number 2? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Thank you. Clear, concise messages. Okay, these are too many, but I'll take the first card here. Or we'll take the first 2 cards. So we have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon and Cancer. So I think it's just Cancer season that just started. So I think we have a full moon in Cancer by the end of June, I think. So definitely manifest. I'm really getting a big manifestation energy here. Plan and manifest exactly what you need. The universe will give it to you. And we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So like I said, a lot of things that haven't been making sense to you, a lot of the hows and the whys and the whats. And know that, you don't need to have the clear picture completely. You don't need to know the details. Just follow your path here as the Fool, and you will be able to figure one thing at a time, and the universe is definitely with you here. So if you feel very backed up in a corner and if you feel very alone, know that you're not alone, pile number 2. Just have gratitude and grace at that time for yourself and some compassion. Picking up a lot of need for compassion here, pile number 2. My heart really goes out to you. Just give yourself the grace that you give others. I'm also picking up a mother wound here. I feel a lot of y'all dedicate your lives to bettering others, and somehow you're just not nourishing yourself here, pile number 2. So please stop doing that. Stop being a martyr. If you really want to be a martyr, do a pro bono. That makes more sense. You'll actually be able to help someone. Don't depreciate your own value here. I feel a lot of y'all are struggling with self-esteem. and just wanting answers, so just know that it is coming and that the worst is really over for you. Any other messages? Yeah, so that's all I have for my pile number 2s. Again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like the video, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Cosmic Tarot, this is going to be your career, finance, academic reading. So first we'll see what's going on with your career, finance, and academics here. What is really going on with your academics, career, and finance here? We have Queen of Swords. Gotta take this. We have 7 of Swords. What's going on? Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Thank you. We have 3 of Pentacles. One more card, Spirit. What's going on here? And we have the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands in this deck. And below the deck we have 5 of Swords. So pile number 3, I'm definitely picking up some very heavy, closed off energy. You're definitely showing up here as a Queen of Swords. And pile number 3, let me just tell you this, that I know you've gone through some heavy betrayal. I feel someone has backstabbed you here. I'm picking up a senior. This could be a senior in work, a co-worker. For some of y'all, it may be an ex, friend, lover, and definitely a lover, yeah. And could or some business deal hasn't exactly gone your way here, for sure. And that has made you a little pessimistic, and you definitely have your guard up here, pile number 3. And despite that, I feel you have kept it moving. You're still very much ready to collaborate and do things with people. So, I really just want to say that, give yourself a pat on the back here, pile number 3. You've really been through it. You've really been through the mud here. And what I find really beautiful about you, pile number 3, is you haven't let all this pessimism ruin you. I don't think you really hold on to resentment for that long, Even though you have been betrayed, I feel you have this innate sense of confidence and faith that everything will work out for you in your favor. And you're very courageous and tenacious. You're not afraid to go where other people are not afraid of going. You're definitely paving your own way here, pile number 3. So let me congratulate you on that. It really takes a very courageous lion to do what you're doing here. So give yourself a pat on the back. You're definitely handling a lot here. I feel you could have a lot of people under you, or you could be managing a lot of people here. And your work is very stressful, or what you're studying, or your work, or whatever you do as an occupation, it's very stressful. But you do it with a smiling face. So give yourself a pat on the back, please, pile number 3. And like I said, you have been defeated a lot, 5 of Swords. You have been kicked to the curb, you have been kicked to the ground, you have been backstabbed, betrayed, cheated on, lied to, and just all the horrible things in the book one can imagine. And you don't let it keep you down for a very long, pile number 3. And your resilience really shines through here. So again, I'm saying, please give yourself a pat on the back. I feel a lot of y'all are very compassionate to others, but you're not as compassionate to yourself here. So please just allow yourself to be more compassionate to yourself and give yourself the grace you need to heal. I feel, you sort of just kicked yourself in fight or flight, and you're just doing damage control and damage repair here. But know that you need to give yourself time to just be and relax and not take on so much, because I feel all your challenges have just peeled away your false self, and you're just coming into your more authentic nature here. You're definitely coming into who you truly are. And it's not a very easy alchemical process, for sure. So congratulations, the more difficulties and challenges you have, you really shine through. And I feel you have this very joyous way of being, despite everything you have been through. It doesn't really look like you've gone through what you've gone through. People can't tell that you've been through it, And in fact, I feel if you would tell people, they would be quite surprised. So a lot is happening for my pile number 3s, We'll see what's going to happen now in the next 3 months. What can my pile number 3s expect in the next 3 months? We have Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords in this deck. What can pile number 3 expect? We have King of Cups. Okay, we have 3 cards. We have Four of Wands. We have Nine of Swords and Queen of Cups. I'm just going to pull one clarifier for the Nine of Swords. Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. Why do we have the Nine of Swords here? Okay. So the Nine of Swords is cleared by the Five of Cups. So the main message for you, pile number 3 here, is you really have to allow yourself, like I said, you need healing. Right now, you're not focused on healing. Right now, you're focused on survival. But you may have sleepless nights in the future if you don't allow yourself to purge. We have Five of Cups and Nine of Swords. So all this backstabbing, betrayal, cheating, I feel your money has been taken. So yeah, another thing that I'm getting here is, if anything that has been taken from you wrongly, it's going to be restored to you. Please believe that. And trust me. Anything and everything that has been taken away from you, in a very sneaky link way, it's going to definitely come back to you. So know that your destiny, your money, your abundance, your marks for some of y'all, it's very protected. Your hard work and your tenacity and your resilience, it will show through and it will carry you through. But what I'm picking up here is, you have to allow yourself to grieve. You have to allow yourself to purge. You may be sleepless in the nights, right now or in the coming future, because you're not in touch with your emotional body. And I know it can be very, very painful to be in touch with your emotional body, especially after a big betrayal. I've been there. I get it. But you really just have to allow yourself to purge all the negative emotions that are no longer serving you here. Because there is a lot. I feel you may intellectualize your feelings too much, and what is being called of you here is to not intellectualize your feelings. Feel your feelings for what they are. Don't try to make yourself feel better by thinking about it. I don't mean to say that be in a pessimistic zone all the time, but what I'm really saying here is, allow yourself to feel all the negative emotions so you can be free of it, and you don't keep it packed in your body, so to speak here. Just free your heart. And that will definitely help you sleep. Like this. And also I'm picking up here is, this snake with the sword. So anyone and everyone who has hurt you, backstabbed you, betrayed you, if it validates you to know that they will definitely get their karma, and it's not going to be very nice. Your ancestors and spirit guides are really coming through in this reading here, pile number 3. And just know that anything that has been taken from you will be given back to you, and your perpetrators are definitely not getting away with anything. Your ancestors, spirit guides are definitely on their case. You could be very synchronistic to birds, owls, crows, pigeons. You could be seeing a lot of feathers. So just know that you're in alignment, and even when you lost, you won. I feel right now you don't have as much action you need on certain things. You don't feel, if you're an entrepreneur, I don't think you're getting as much traction or business deals as much as you want. There isn't much action, because you're just sort of picking yourself up here. But the more you pick yourself up in the next coming 3 months, I definitely see a lot of action. So you're going to be booked and busy here, pile number 3. If you feel you're very vacant right now, you don't have enough work. And if you're single, I'm definitely picking up some love energy. So you definitely have someone very loving coming towards you in your life. This is not going to be someone who's going to betray you. This is someone who's going to really love you for who you are, and in fact, help you. This person is going to help you in what you do instead of taking away from your life. This is not a narcissist. This is not a very selfish, unevolved person. This is someone who's going to help you grow. Or if you're taken and you don't want to read it in a romantic sense, just know you have someone from your soul family coming in, a soul family friend, or someone who's going to help you. So, if you feel very alone right now, pile number 3, know that you're not going to be very alone for a very long time. Just stick to what you're doing, wear a smile on your face, get through the day, and you're not going to have to carry all these burdens for very long. And we have Four of Wands and Queen of Cups. So, yeah, I'm definitely picking up some romance. We have King and the Queen of Cups. So, you're not going to let your emotions get the best of you anymore. And you're not going to let people get the best of your emotions. Or even if someone triggers you now, pile number 3, you will have a much better way of responding than reacting. You're not going to be worked up in your feelings, because I feel some of these negative, horrible people are going to come and try you again. But, have the boundaries that you have right now, So, this was just a confirmation for you if you've kept yourself to yourself and, you're hermiting and you're having boundaries and you're not sharing yourself with anyone. Just really recharge yourself because you're going to be very busy, a lot of work, and even travel. I'm picking up a lot of travel for you also. You could be traveling for work. You could be changing states, countries. You could be going somewhere to study something. So just know that you're going up and up, and the bad times are truly over here. And you're going to be, once you get through the initial disappointment of the betrayal and hurt, and you just allow whatever's coming up come up, you're going to be free of it. And you're going to have a very happy home. I feel a lot of y'all have a very chaotic home right now. You feel people are not understanding you where you live. There's no harmony. So know that the harmony in your home life is coming. And like I said, I feel a lot of y'all are going to be changing homes very, very soon. Yeah, you could be very synchronistic to birds. You could be seeing a lot of flowers. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities. There's a lot. You're coming into alignment basically. And when you're coming into alignment, it is not always easy till you're completely in it. But just allow yourself to get there, because you will get there. And you definitely have new things coming your way. We have the Fool, So just take the leap of faith that is going to come to you. I feel a lot of new opportunities are going to come. I feel a lot of opportunities are going to come to you that you didn't even see coming at you, but they're definitely coming. I feel you have been waiting on your abundance for a very, very long time, and I feel your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, they definitely just want to give it to you. But, they're just waiting for you to get to a level where people around you won't use you because of your emotions. You're gonna be very tempered about your emotions, and you're gonna have a very cut through understanding of things. You're not gonna be swayed by anyone, and people who are close to you, they're not gonna be able to backstab you anymore, because you will have the discernment that you have gained from all the struggle. So this is a very powerful reading, pile number 3. I'm very happy for you. So just know that your burdens are going. We'll take that as confirmation. You're definitely coming into a place which is more harmonious and happy for you. Four of Wands is also a portal gateway card. So you're definitely shifting realities here. You're definitely coming into your highest potential. So happy for you. Again, don't keep yourself down for very long. And I don't feel you do, but just allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel. Cry it out. I feel a lot of you all just need to cry it out and just rage and sigh and just get it out of your system basically. Any final messages for pile number 3, angels, ancestors, spirit guides? Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So know that you are enough. I feel a lot of you all need to work on your self-esteem. You're very courageous, but I feel time has really worn you down. You're like an old lion just trying to keep his pride intact. But know that you're almost there. You're almost there where you need to be. So just carry yourself a little more and you're going to reach there. You're much stronger than you think you are. You're much tougher than you think you are. And I feel everything in your life has just been a proof of that. Like really look back and think about your life. I feel everything that you've been through has just made you stronger and stronger and just given you the ability to understand your own greatness and depth and potential. Yeah, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So, like I said, a lot of you all need to do shadow work. You can definitely check out the shadow work reading on my channel. And just integrate your shadow. Really just look at your shadow for what it is so you don't project it onto other people and start blaming them. Start taking accountability at pile number 3. You really need to step into your accountability and just be responsible for the good and the bad, because you are truly responsible here for the good and the bad. I feel a lot of y'all didn't have a parent figure, mother or a father, and that really has colored the way you look at things and people. And I feel the relationships you've had has just reinstated that people are not all that they seem to be. But don't lose your hope and optimism here. Get optimistic again. And I think the real flex here would be that it's like water off a duck's back. Nothing has truly phased you, and you have just come out stronger and stronger, and you've just transformed into the best version of yourself. Your haters are really rolling in their grave. Any more messages for pile number 3? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. 2 more cards. Take this and take this. We have Void of the Course Moon. So what I'm getting with this card is everything that is not serving you anymore, truly let it go. Because I feel the universe has been, testing people, not just, the universe hasn't just been testing you, the universe is testing the people in your life to really see if they're meant to come with you to the next level. And I feel a lot of people in your life are not meant to come with you to the next level. So just let those people go and be. So you can attract your soul tribe and your soulmate here. Because a lot of y'all are doing that. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So you're really being called here to be a little stubborn. You could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. So what is being really called of you here is your resilience. Picking up a lot of resilience here. So your resilience is going to be tested to the max in the coming 3 months here. So just allow yourself to stay strong and unwind when you get the chance, because I feel I'm getting a lot of stress, I'm getting a lot of neck ache, so I feel a lot of y'all have a lot of stress in your shoulders. Do something physical, sweat it out, sweat every day once. It'll definitely help you be more grounded. You definitely need to get a little more grounded here, pile number 3. Just don't use work and your multiple jobs or studies as an excuse to not take care of your health, because the more you take care of your health, the easier it will be to do multiple things that you're doing, because what you're doing here, pile number 3, not everyone can do that. And I mean that, it definitely takes a very special person to go through the things that you've been through here. And just know that your abundance is coming to you. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. And I feel a lot of y'all are just so over it. You're like, okay, when God, but know that it is coming. This is the final test. This is it, it's now or never. So you really have to give it all you have. Because this is really gonna define your legacy, and I feel a lot of y'all will have legacies. Not everyone has a legacy here, pile number 3. But I'm definitely picking up a lot of y'all will have a very unique legacy that you're gonna leave behind. Not just for yourself, but for your children to come, in terms of finance and fame and notoriety. Any other messages? Yeah, so that's all I have for my pile number 3s. Again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading and something resonated, please like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.